Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I have discussed about that component and the type of the component. So right now there is a two type of component. One will be as a functional component and the class component. So right now I want to first of all create one of the functional component. So if you want to create it like in our SRC, right now we don't need this. I just simply remove everything from here into the SRC, and that is our app.js. So into the app.js, as I told you, you can see there is also one of the load as an app, and there is one of the header, and there is the images. So that is the image, that is one of the code as the edit, and the code area, that is our save reload. So now actually visible it. So now you can see it's now visible on here. So right now we don't need this. So that is a tutorial, and that is our app. Okay, so right now actually our logo is visible, the text is visible, and the learn more. So that is our learn more. So right now I want to actually remove it, like here everything, that is the image portion, that is our header portion. So right now we don't need this. I just simply remove everything from here. So here if you want to put some of the link, like I just added the h1 tag, and into the h1 tag I name it as a hello Aryan. Now I just close it. That means I close h1 tag. So now if you click as a save all, and now if you refresh it, yeah, you can see everything is gone. It's now showing as a hello Aryan. So now I want to create one of the functional components. So if you want to create it, then you have to create it in our SRC. Better I want to create one of the folder. Okay, that means all that component I want to save on particular some of the folder area, and I just name it as a components. Okay, I just name it as a components. So I just created one of the folder, and into the folder area I want to create one of the new file, and I just click as a save as, and now I want to create one of the file as a hello. Okay, hello.js. So in Vue.js, if you already know about that Vue.js, in Vue.js our extension will be as a .vue, but in React.js you don't need to use that React or something like that. You can use it as extension will be as a JS. Okay, so now I just created one of the component as a hello and then .js. I just simply save it. So that is our hello.js. So into the hello.js, first of all we have to import one of the module, that means a node module already on here as a React. Okay, so now we have to first of all import it. So I just simply added the import and the React. So that is a default one. So that is in our from, it will become from our module, that means our module name as a React. So I just simply name it as a React. Okay friends, so make that sure you add it. And now I want to create another function. So function name, I name it as a hello. So that will be our function name. I think you already know about it. So that is our function name as a hello, and that is our function, right? So into the function area I want to return some of the value. So return, and I just name that value as a one of the h1 tag. Okay, one of the h1 tag, and I just name it as a hello easy learning. So this type of one of the h1 tag I just simply added on here. That will be our h1 tag. And now also we have to export our this function, that means the hello function. So after that we have to export. Okay, export and the default, export default our this function name as a hello. So I just simply export it. So now we have to load it. That means now we have to import our this hello in our mother one. As I told you, our mother.js as a app.js, that means this one, right? So in particular that area, after that we have to load our this file, that means this component as a hello. So I just simply added as a import and import our, I name it as a learn. Okay, whatever you want. So I just name it as a learn, and then from, and from which place it should be from loaded our components folder into the components folder, that is our hello, right? So that is we have to go redirected to our this folder area first. So that is our components, that is our components folder, and then our component name as a hello. So I just simply added that hello. Perfect. So now I name it with the learn. So now I have to load our this component. So that is our h1. So after that, if you want to add new one, like here I name it as a learn. Okay, so if you want to show that learn, then you have to add it with the code actually as a learn, and also I want to finish it. That means I want to finish that learn. So I just simply finish that learn. So now here it should be loaded. Like if you now click as a save all and now refresh it, and here you can see, friend, it's now successfully loaded our hello REN, and that is our another component I loaded as a hello easy learning, right? So that is our, I loaded that input as a learn, so that is our component as a hello, and also in particular that position I load it, so that is our input load as a learn. So now you can see it's now perfectly loaded our this component. So that is our component. So that's component I have call it as a hello. That means here that is our text. You can see that is actually our text is now perfectly visible, right? So I think it's very much clear to you. And also if you want to make the things easy way, like here you don't need to actually add a 2 of this time. Like here I remove it. Okay. So I just input, and here that is our name as a learn. So here you have to just cross it. So I just simply added it on here. So if you also write down like that way, you can add that things like that way. I click as a save all, and now if you refresh, now you can see it's now also perfectly working with the same result. So right now we don't need this. I want to remove our this static data. So I just simply remove it. So here I only want to load our one of the component that I have created as a learn. Click as a save all, refresh it. Yeah, you can see it's now perfectly loaded our one component as a hello component as a hello easy learning. So that's how actually you can create some of the functional, that means a functional component. I hope is very much clear to you. So friend, don't worry, step by step we will go more deep, and that is all that main basic essential things that you should know. So that is all the basic fundamentals. So make that sure you understand everything perfectly. So in our next video, I want to discuss about that class component. So how can create that class component. In our next video, I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.